Heartbreak. Young one wakes to the morning after, sees graffitied marker, friends' names written on the rafter of her sister's bunk, who was no longer there, disappeared. A feather blown to the night winds where someday young one hopes to follow. Black permanent smells, sweet and spells. Christine, 1916. Deborah, up the Ra. Jenny loves Carl, tailored as a slag. I love Sean. Her face is a picture of grace as she reaches, touches, runs her hand along the bunk. Now who'd have thunk? Her ma made her home. She'll be early morning lucid. When Mam's hazy, she lets young one and friends sit in the box room, listen to tunes, smoke squidgy like cavemens from the BC Wens. They write the happy story of their lives on the bedroom wall. It belies a hurt narrative. The ma fuck does not give because she is welve. The daddy the picture where he has been elve. Recently, young one has got breasts and attention, and not just boys I should mention, but fully grown men who remark she's an old 15, but an absolute 10. And that was when the boys started yelling, "Come here, come here, come here! Let me show sweet obscenities in your ear." Heartbreak. She does double take and sees Sean. She feels she likes this one boy because he didn't shout. No. Young one is special, young fella said. She always thought her first time would be in a bed. Not a wet patch of grass with a dog barking at the back end of where two housing estates meet. And I think when he said it, he meant it. He truly did. Because he's not like all the other boys, but he is still just a boy who's pulling out late and now pulling out. She sits in a chemist queue for the patronising talking to. Well, if I knew it was going to happen, I wouldn't be here talking to you. So she bounces. Weeks later, stomach follows suit. Sister no longer there for the voice if they were together, she could be stronger. And one of her friends simply said, "Stinger." Her ma said, "Here. Come here, come here, come here. Look, listen, understand. There's no money for the trip on the ringer. That's only for those that can." Heartbreak. But now she's wide awake. No longer dropping yolks, but dropping little prenatal here. No longer smoking rollies with a little nudge of squidgy. She thinks, this little nudge in me that I see from this strangely rendered orange 3D picture of my little squidgy. It doesn't look or feel real. And the chemicals that at 12 started running riot, and we're only now just settling down or whipped up into a frenzied sensation of emotion, puts her head on the brinks and she thinks,
Heartbreak.
She has the baby on her own. But for its sake, she resolves to love this thing more than she was ever loved herself. But the gaffer's still ill. The air ones on the thrill of the back ends and the hallways are still full of new come here's every weekend. So she kicks it to a back alley B&B, asks a grubby blue-shirted TD for help, and the problem compounds when he says, "Go back to your mom's." Sound. Newspaper learns of her predicament, asks for a photograph and an interview, so she rocks this little €15 boohoo made by a counterpart on the other side of the globe. Look at her. She looks fine to me. My tax euros mean she gets everything for free. What about cherishing all of the children equally? Was a poet's way of describing Catholics and Protestants living harmoniously under one flag. Not so my taxes could pay for a house for a working class slag.
Heartbreak.
But now it's money she'll have to make. Young one grows and gets a job just to prove them all wrong. She kicks the rhyme in a 0-hour contract, no overtime. How can you work your way out of poverty and down, 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 trodden property and keep getting poorer while working? She shouts because prices go up and wages go down, 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 down. Now she'll have to do more to change this salacious situation. Progression she feels will only come through education. The boy grows tall and strong, and school becomes a place for the two. And now, inspired by a brilliant teacher, she's got that yearning for learning, but she's not learning for earning. No, she's yearning for learning, but she's not learning for earning. No, she's just learning for learning's sake. So that she can articulate this incandescent rage between all the young women of Ireland in 2016. She learns things like constitutional refusal of bodily autonomy, thinks this is the blasphemy. You mean, as a woman or plebeian in this country of opportunity, this ceiling and sea is a shamrock colour green glass to me. You'll only get the last of me, and still dealing with the ignominy and getting followed and hollered at in the street in spite of undergraduate accomplishment. Relax, darling. Take it as a compliment. Boys, leave her out. Look at her. She's a mother. She's sister. Come here. I am not defined by the fact that I am some man's daughter. Sister, cousin, mother. I am a woman. And I have agency just because I'm breathing air, mother. And I'm standing here, mother. And you and the are the ones who are trying to fuck me. The boy sees this treatment in the street, and from the state all his life, so he decides to
regulate.
But young one now, fully grown, tries to sate this rage and build this young man, this young boy. He will be the best elements of
Femininity,
wrapped in a rebellious
feminine
but benign
masculinity.
the man she always hoped for. He will love you to the end of days, traverse space and time and do even more. And with her words, her life, a mixture of loving and ethics, food in his belly and all the right seasoning. And from the instant he achieves cognitive reasoning and then maturity, he will be the man to settle up the score and say, "Here, ma, you embody all that is good and are the one that I am fighting for. I'll never catcall. I'll treat and respect and help to create an Ireland that will stand in awe of all Manor."
Heartbreak.
Heartmend.